Welcome to Voices on Main Street, a locally produced program on your local link channel, Channel 14. On today's show, we'll go for a ride with a snowplow driver, take you back to Detroit Lakes and Walker for highlights of Polar Fest and the 28th Annual International Eel Pout Festival, and bring you into a classroom of a grandmaster in Taekwondo. Well, as you can see, winter's back. And maybe you've wondered what it's like to sit in the seat of a snowplow driver. And just when you thought we wouldn't get much snow. It's always good to be reminded of the precautions that need to be taken when you're meeting or following a snowplow.
This road here is the most heavily traveled road in the county, so I'm going to completely get this one done before I go off on any side roads. So
I got my leather, but I need the help. If you need a hand over there.
well, normally we start about 4 o'clock in the morning, depending on the storm, but normally it's 4 o'clock. Try to get out before all the traffic and the school buses and get as much done as we can.
Last night then, Randy, 10 inches? Boy, got 2 feet over here, Sarge. Smokes, I only had like a half inch on my steps this morning when I walked out the door.
I think they're lying to each other. Make yourself visible to the plow driver as much as you can, and that means, especially after the sunrise, is turning on your lights. And another way to do that is you always hear about don't crowd the plow. They can't be hiding back there where I don't know where they are. If somebody stays right behind me where I can't see them after I stop, or I start slowing down to stop and they're still in that cloud back there, they're unaware that I'm even stopping, and then they're right on my tail, and there's a lot of potential for a lot of problems. You have to do what you can to communicate with the driver to let him know where you are and what your intentions are. My wipers get built up sometimes, and see right now it doesn't cover one area, and I just knock a little snow off and it helps clear it up for me. Yeah, this will be going on sale at the Walmart before too long. Now here's a bad spot because I've got places I don't want to try to throw snow into people's garages or too far because they don't like that, but I guess everybody gets treated the same. Everybody that has a driveway has to suffer getting a little snow in it. I get a little complaining. I get a few people standing out shaking fists at me, and among other things. But I try to be as fair as possible with everybody. Mailboxes? Mailboxes are a hot item. People are blaming the snowplow driver all the time for mailboxes, and there's no doubt that a few are hit, but they have to be physically hit by the plow before it'll be our responsibility. Any snow flying off or ice chunks or whatever that hit a mailbox and wreck it, we're really not responsible for. That's for the homeowner to take care of that. But most of the mailbox problem we have comes from snow flying off the end of the wing. There's a lot of force coming off that hits on a mailbox, and if it's not really in good shape, it's probably going to sustain some damage. There's a lot of people that have like a nice swing out mailbox, but then maybe they've got a small car, so they'll bend it down so they can reach your mail out of it easier, and then of course our wing won't go underneath it like it's supposed to be. Or they'll come and they'll hang their 911 signs under it or their address signs under it, so the wing can't get underneath the mailbox to clean it out. Or they put their green tubes for the newspapers, they put them underneath the mailbox instead of alongside of it, where they can get damaged a lot easier. So I've been doing this since 1971, and I know at times I probably think that I've seen it all and done it all, but I haven't. It seems like every year you learn something new. Something happens, people do things you don't expect. At the end of the day, when I can come back and look and see that the road looks pretty nice, you know, you get a little feeling in there that you've done something and you've helped somebody, and somebody can say, well, you're paid to do that, but you know, it's nice to have your road looking nice at the end of the day.